Hi, this is a little tutorial about WordPress and what its functions are and what your possibilities that you have at your fingertips with this great little program and Web 2.0 application. This is the WordPress homepage. This has a lot of information about what WordPress is, the origins of WordPress, where it came from, and kind of where it's going and what it's being used for today. There are quite a few different web WordPress websites out there that you really probably don't even are aware that they're a WordPress um, application, such as Yahoo, PlayStation, eBay, all run some type of WordPress theme. There are multiple themes. There are thousands and thousands of different themes. People are generating these daily. There's quite a few free web WordPress themes. There are some premium ones that will run you a little bit. But for the most part, you can find a free theme for just about anything you really want to do for your website. And that's really the whole movement for WordPress is the ease of use, the reliability of WordPress, and it's available for just about anyone. As I mentioned, there are a ton of different themes. You can choose, if you will Google any kind of, just Google WordPress themes, you will have an unparalleled amount of just theme after theme after theme at your disposal. This WordPress.org homepage, they have all kinds of different things available for you, and anywhere from forums to their blog, any docs, and a little bit about section about what WordPress is and things. One of the things that I know it's pretty nice with the WordPress community is it seems like everybody's really eager to help you if you have any kind of problem with installation, any kind of bugs you might have on your WordPress site. They're usually very, very handy in getting back to you and helping you through, because it just seems like it's a really good community to be involved in. As I mentioned, there are an unprecedented amount of themes you can choose from. For example, they show up if you just Google free WordPress themes. You will have pages after pages of just all these different WordPress themes available to you. Most of them are all programmer driven, and you don't have to know any programming to run WordPress, which is that's the really great thing about WordPress is you don't have to be a programmer. The programming is already done for you, and they have really developed some really gorgeous little themes that you can use. That it's all user generated, that you enter in the information, the images, and things like that. And it's just really handy for you to be involved instead of paying a programmer to update your site when you need to. Now you can come into WordPress yourself and manage it all from there. The typical WordPress dashboard. This is my site. This is the home area of your WordPress feature. You have all these recent comments. You have all these little panels. Your quick press, recent drafts. A lot of this doesn't make a lot of sense to some people when you first start, but once you get into it, it'll make a little more sense. This is the WordPress blog right on your dashboard's homepage. This is where all your information is. This shows you how many pages you have, how many categories you might have, if it's a slideshow, things like that. Any comments, approved comments, pending comments, and any spam comments. I'll get into that in just a moment as well. Your post menu. This will show where all your posts go for your blog itself. It will label them by date, and you can sort them any way you like. You can actually go in and change the date when it was published, so you can move them around. Your media, this is where you want to upload all your images, your videos, and your audio that you're going to share online. It's easier to store all your media files to the server that you're using. That way it's always available. And links, it will share your links with WordPress. It'll have all their different links that you might need for support, any plugins that you might need to be updated, or looking for new themes and their blog as well. The pages menu is where you have all your different pages. You can add new pages at any time, add subpages to a master page. It's quite handy where you can just kind of go in and point it to where it should be, and it takes care of it all itself. Here's your comments. Any users who post comments will show up here. You can approve or deny the comment, and the spam is one that is a pain sometimes, but there's certain widgets that available for WordPress that really kind of eliminate all that, and I'll touch on that in just a second as well. your mini features and portfolio. It just kind of depends on the actual WordPress theme you use. I have a portfolio menu for my portfolio for my graphic design work. And mini features is the same kind of thing. You have different features you might have that show up on your homepage. For example, on my homepage, these mini features here, these three, show up down here at the bottom. So whatever information you want for your little mini features will show up in this area for this particular WordPress theme. My rotating banner here at the top, that will rotate through, and I can always change that at any point to whatever I want to use in that area. Let's go back to our dashboard here. Again, there's the portfolio that you might need. Inspire is the name of the theme that I currently use. And these little plugins, these are the little widgets I was talking to you about before with the comments to kind of eliminate all the spam. This a Casimit is what they call it, for it checks your comments against the web services to see if they look like spam or not. And it really helps eliminate a lot of useless comments that you definitely do not want, that anybody searching for can go out and grab. And once you start getting spam on your comments, it's a common occurrence. It will keep coming back. So using this little plugin is a great tool to kind of eliminate that. And there's tons of different plugins available on WordPress. Like this Follow Me is for Twitter. Your all-in-one SEO pack, which is a great way to get your WordPress out there and searchable on Google and Yahoo. The Next Gen Gallery is what I use for my portfolio. Reorder is a plugin that I can just drag and drop the order of my my posts and things like that. There's quite a few different tools you can use. You can allow users, different users, tools, just depending on what you use. You can grab little things off the web and things like that in your typical settings that have all this basic information that you may not need and may seem like overkill to some people, but there may be time that you need to get in here and actually understand some of this stuff depending on what your needs are. But again, let's kind of go through my homepage, my site here. Let's go right to my blog, and you can see how the comments work. My recent projects show up. However, how often I upload them, they'll pop up in the recent projects. But here, I offered an open house for my design firm back in August, and I posted this here. Just kind of a little invitation to anybody who reads it. And one comment was posted. You can also upload a map, like here I showed where my office was, and then you can get some feedback from your clients or your followers and things like that, just to see who's paying attention. It may take you some time to build your follow base, which it has for me, but getting your name out and getting it published is a really good, the big step you need to take to get that going. I'm going to take you through a quick post on how-to post here. I'm going to just generate a typical basic post. You want to go to your post page. I'll show you where it'll show up here. We'll go to my home page again, and this will show the latest popular comments that are any made, and latest here will be what will show up just in just 1 second. So we're going to add a new post, and let's say I'm in Arkansas, so let's let everybody know that Bama beats Arkansas. Add a little exclamation mark to it. Final score was 24-20. I'm not a big Razorback fan, but I do live here, so I kind of have to know the landscape. And we'll add a little comment section. And any Twitter out there, we can add the little hashtag to it as well. And you come down to use custom fields to upload any kind of image that you're wanting to. Let's just pop in an image I already have on file. You have to add custom field. And let's go to our value, which we'll have to go and take it back from our media area. So I'll open a new window for media. And I'm just going to grab any of these. Let's grab my train here. And we'll hit edit. And we want to take this file. This is the location of the file, so we want to copy that. Come back to our post. Come down to your image area. And because this popped up because I did not have the value already entered, so I'm going to just paste that in. Add custom field, it'll populate that. And anything I want to add down here, my title, let's just do Arkansas, Alabama final score. And then description, And here are your keywords that Google's going to be looking for. So we'll put Arkansas, Alabama, Roll Tide, Razorbacks. And that's just generic information. It's whatever your target audience is going to be searching for. And again, this is just a quick piece. So once that's all done, we're going to go back and review it. Any excerpts we want to include, which we at this point we don't. Where we're going to post this. This is a big key. This is going to just show up anywhere on your website if you don't tell it where to go. So I'm going to check blog. So now when I hit publish, it will publish right to my blog and not anywhere else on my website that's not supposed to go to. So let's hit publish. And we will come back to my home page and refresh. And it should pop up right under latest. Alabama beats Arkansas. Doesn't show up anywhere up top, but it will show up under my little menu here. So let's go check that out. And then there's the entry. Now the image only shows up on the actual blog itself. If I go right to the blog, it shows up there. And then if anybody wants to add comments, they can just click on comments and leave a reply. Whatever they like. Of course, this will show up as me as leaving a comment. And then once it refreshes, you can see how the comments listed there, and you can reply to anybody who leaves a message with their website or their email address. So it's, like I said, it's really such an easy tool to use. WordPress is so convenient for people who aren't the programmer type, and for me it's just a really handy tool to have, so I always have access to my website and to my followers and my target audience. So that is the gist of it. That the typical post and pages like that all work the same. And again, if you have any questions or if any get stuck at any point, the WordPress community is really great on helping each other out. So if you have any questions, my email address is mark@seek-creative.com. Thank you very much.